Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Forever Stranded. So, I've done, once again, a few things off camera. We have, well, let's head on this way. I have dug myself a basement. And I'll also add another water wheel just because I was struggling for power just a little bit. I'm still a little bit subpar on power, but it's fine. This isn't the normal way, but some things that I want to show you separately. So I managed to dig all this out, and I don't know. I wouldn't call this well decorated, but it looks decent. And I actually I put cobblestone under the walls to kind of give it the nice lines there, which creates a nice effect down here in that I can kind of see where my rooms are, which is actually kind of useful. And also, what was that? Anyways, also, I found this chest down here. I haven't looked in it yet. It does appear to be a trap chest, but we'll have dug everything out around it, so it's fine. Let's see what it is. We've got treasure, fittingly enough. Well, I'll just leave this here for you. Well, thank you. Whoops. So we've got steak and chips, plowman's lunch, mince pie, bottle enchanting, and a flint shuriken. Not that awesome of a weapon, but it is in fact a weapon. So the other thing I have done, as you can see, I ran the power down this way. Also moved my power source here. Not the greatest place for usage, but it works. And now the actual proper way to get up and down here is where I moved my little jury-rigged sieving setup. Made it a little neater. It goes into the hammerer here, turns into dust, gets sucked out, and moved to here. And all that gets sucked out to here. Of course, I've got this to put... No, I don't have many of those left. To put iron meshes in. And this is where my sand comes from. That's not really an optimal way to do it, in my opinion. We need, well, for one, I'd like to be doing gravel as well. Sand, I'm not that interested in, just to show off. Sand and a sieve. Gives us the hemp seeds, we don't need those. Titanium, aluminum, dust. I mean, we might need that. Stone dust. Not that interesting. And then just kind of your regular stuff. I might eventually get to doing this. Can I get this through other... No, I can only get that through the sand. And a lithium dust. Okay. And titanium aluminide. Okay. So there is a use for sand. But I would like to set up a little bit more of a robust setup here. So, first things first. Well, you know what? First things first. Let's go put up our food. And I'll just stick it in the fridge here for now. And we'll eat it as we need it. Just stick those in there and that there, just get out of the way. So, as to what we need to do, I need to figure out where... Oh, there it is. On my hotbar. Silly me. I'm going to need to move this chest. And for now, we'll just put it down here. This way I can just... Boom. Done, done. And do you have sand in you? Of course you do. Okay. So, pick that up. And move this all over there. Alright. That cleans that up just a wee bit. Again, this is not the final setup, but it works just fine for now. And we're also going to have a second sieve up here. I would like to get it into, let's see here. Yeah. So, yep, it got the mesh. Fine and dandy. Now, I have to figure out how to get it power. I don't really have the most optimal setup for that at the moment. We'll worry about that afterwards. So, we also need a sag mill. This, I'm going to put... I don't want to put it right next to it, actually. I'd like to have a little room to sort things out. So, like this, perhaps. And this is going to be a little bit of a mess on the power running here. And especially as I run out of those. Uh-oh. Well, I've got... I can't really take any away there. I can gain, like, one down there. Okay, let's see how we make conduits. Because those, I think, are the ones I got for free. Conductive iron. Okay, that's simple enough, right? Let's look at an alloy smeltery. So, redstone and iron. We have plenty of those. And I think we actually have a quest to get these. We need 32. Alright. So, 32 of you. And I've spent a lot of work, as you can see, doing a whole mess of sieving. Both manually and otherwise. Put you in alloy mode. And running some of the capacitors I found. This is a pretty good one. It's a little heavy for my power generation, but it works just fine. Okay, and the other thing we will need is a way to get things from one to the other. I don't quite, I think, have the capacity to make item conduits. And I don't want to keep using these because they're a little bit subpar, let's say. So I think what I need is something like this. And like so. Which gives me item conduits from thermodynamics. And we will also need a... oh, what is it called? A filter? No. That's not the right thing. Let's check out what exactly we want. Servo, yes. And I don't think we need much more than the basic one either. So do we have iron nuggets? Yes, we do. And we need tin nuggets. Fine, fine. What else would you like? A little glass, a little redstone. And we should have glass in our blocks chest. Alright, so make up as many of these as we can. I didn't actually grab iron, apparently. I just grabbed the nuggets, which I don't need. There we go. Just one, though. Alright, should have grabbed a little more, probably. What does it eliminate? The iron? That should be enough. Okay, that'll do me just fine for now. And what we're going to do, you know, since we're getting into the whole thermal line, we should make, I want to say it's tin and iron. Possibly like one more iron. We want a crescent hammer. Which is made like so. Tin in the middle and then kind of a Y of iron around it. Alright. So, things we need to have happen here. First off, you need to get cobble from somewhere. Let's put a chest down, say here. And we'll need to move this torch. And we'll put it here. That should do it just fine. And now, you know what? Say shift right click just picks those up. Put it there. And we'll get to the rest of that here in a bit. I might not have enough space here doing it like this. we'll have to figure it out later. No, I think actually I want you to go above. Had it right the first time. And just always take out 4. So let's take some of this in there. And there you go. You'll start grinding that into gravel. And do you auto output? Will you auto output the pipe is the question. I don't think so. And also you don't have power yet. Oh boy, that's getting really sloppy there. So we have those. Let's... Okay, it doesn't consume it, so detect. And... No? Do I have to have them all at once? Ah, dang it. Okay, can we make energetic alloy? That takes what? Okay, redstone, glowstone, and gold. We need 4 of those. So, 4 of you, 4 of you, and 4 of you. And pop that in there. Now, why didn't that... I've got 32, right? Yes, I do. Interesting. Detect. Can I not? I mean, I know sometimes it takes a moment to detect it, but oh well. Are you recooking the energetic alloy for some odd reason? Okay, that did it. And we can... What does it take to make item conduits? It takes pulsating iron nuggets. So, we shall take those. That allows us to make a few more things. So, I can possibly switch things over where it makes sense. Which will be good. And now I need to make myself more energy conduits. What do I need to make the conduits? Ah, conduit binder. Should have been working on that, huh? So clay, gravel, and sand. Well, I should have those in abundance. There's clay, gravel, or gravel and sand. Do I have clay over here? I don't think I do. It'd probably be in the miscellaneous chest. Not there, certainly. Well, let's grab ourselves some dust if we have any. Well, I know where to get a ton of dust, conveniently. Just grab a little bit. I'll just grab that. Okay, and also I'm getting a little crowded here. We'll figure this out in a bit. Okay, so just pop this in here. Wonder, I need to see about filling that up a little faster. Or maybe doing some trickery to keep clay on hand at all times. Okay, so I need to put a workbench in there as well. Conduit binder, like so. Is that all, really? Okay, just fling things all over the place. That'll work just fine. So furnace mode, cook the conduit binder, and let's empty out some of this extra trash. Don't need those. I will need those. And I've got soul sand for reasons. I don't remember why anymore. And our glass. And our pulsating iron nuggets. Those will be very useful in the future. Okay. So, where were we? Getting our conduit binder. And finally, let's pick this back up. I put away the freaking conductive iron. Okay, that should be More than enough, probably. It uses redstone alloy. Oh, oh, that's a redstone conduit. My bad. Okay, now let's just run some probably slightly insane wiring around. Get our pick. And I will hopefully figure out how to sort this a little better. Once I don't have to have offsides pickups, it'll be a lot easier, I imagine. So there should be power. There we go. Like I said, it's a bloody mess. And now we need another one of these guys. Always on. But we need... Need to have the output going that way. And flint needs somewhere to go, which means I need to have this ran differently. Maybe what I need to do is have this chest at the front. Which means, of course, you need to have one of these at the front. I'm not gonna... Yeah, it's all gonna break. I did that completely wrong. Okay. Put that there. That there. Which means I can make this... Can I use... Oh, excellent. I'll have to go down there and get that afterwards. Oh. What? Okay, so... Now I can see where that connects properly. And... Whoops. It's getting a little... crowded back here. Okay. New plan. We're gonna have to move this. Maybe like... somewhere like here. That'll do for now. Rearranging on the fly. So, these are perhaps not the most efficient way to run things. I want everything back here. But it's something for now. So are you getting... Yes, you are. Let's move that and don't fall back down. Gonna want to move this torch. Quit falling, please. Like so. And... Nope, that's not how I want that to work. Can I... disable you? Yeah, there's no point in having it connect like that. Okay, so you're running. You have... I need somewhere to put sand. Well, that's always full of sand. Okay, I can tell you what to do, so... Pull out... only gravel? I guess that'll work. White list gravel, put this back in there. It's a little bit sloppy, but it will do for now. And for good measure, break that link. And as I said, this is all manners of crossed up. You can do sand. Did you get the... Okay, yeah, I got that. So it's not a pretty setup, but if I provide more cobble, it will do just fine. for now, just grab a handful of cobble. And I'll figure out how to clean that up. Let's put more of that in there. So what I want as far as cobble goes, one, I don't like having that exposed like that. Where do I come out here? Over here, okay. So let's remove our steps. And what I'm going to have here, well, we'll remove that for now. Just gonna tunnel through the back of this. And hopefully not run afoul of anywhere I've set up anything. Bring it through this little section will let me kind of conceal it a little bit. Or at least a little better than it would otherwise be. I think, like, have it come under. Okay, so probably don't have enough. And I probably want to disconnect there. And this will allow us to get a whole mess. You know what? I actually want... I've used these and have them scattered around various places. But I haven't really done anything, like, officially shown them on camera or anything. I think I should, the ones I had. Somewhere I should have... tiny... Well, where the heck are the rest of my tiny chests? Would they be in miscellaneous? No, they wouldn't be. They're going to be in the kitchen. Perhaps. Nope. Or, nope. Well, I don't need that one anymore, so I suppose I could just grab it, but I would like to know where the rest of my tiny chests are. I've lost them completely. Alright, well, I guess we're stealing this one. There we go. Now, this won't exactly be pretty. It'll definitely, you know, muck the looks of things up a little bit. But, if I... Did I run out of those things? Probably did, didn't I? Let's use a block here. Well, I don't really need this to be... Will that work? Again, not the prettiest solution, and I run out... Yeah, I did, okay. So let me fill up my water real quick. And I'll finish running these lines. Main reason I'm switching to that is so that I don't fill the entire thing up. I don't, like, drain that completely of cobble that's not doing anything. So let's get another 24 of them. And, you know, this is still a very workhorse sort of thing. But we'll have it go under like so. And use our last servo to pull out the cobble. So that should empty out. Well, not empty out, but reduce the amount in there. And this should quickly receive cobble. Okay, the cobble's getting into there. Makes sense. And let us close this in, at least on this side. As much as we can. I may have accidentally dropped some outside. Or put it in just random places in here. And we've got a little bit of a hole there as well. There we go. That looks nicer. Yeah, a little bit of a chaotic mess. And that's subpar. Where else I can stick this? Right there. Alright, so, regardless, that will be there. That whitelist sand. Whoops. There we go. That will slowly restock the sand here. Not quite enough to keep up with that. And is copper chest enough? Now, what does copper go to? Copper can be upgraded to silver or iron. Let's go to silver. So it's just copper ingot surrounded by silver. I don't know how the size compares, but I know like the off material ones are usually in a weird kind of spot between things. But it should be just fine. There we go, just so I don't have to break it and move it. And I'll just be moving everything to this chest. Yeah, that's plenty of room. And here we'll just use these guys, just because I've got them. Very nice. Alright, so that's where we input our meshes, which I'm going to make a couple more for that. Let's put these up. And I should have more of these here. That should do for now. Goodness, I need to drink more water. I think next episode I'm going to look at making some tools so I have to worry about drinking less, a little less maintenance. But that will do it for now. That's a admittedly ugly system. I'll try to figure and sort things out into something a little more sane. I don't like that I have to use those, so I might see if I can make item conduits and replace those, which should also allow me to run some of this a little smoother, especially if I switched entirely item conduits. Not sure if I can make enough, though. Nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.